Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you and at the same time trying my very best to show you some of my current favourite makeup products. So if you watch my channel frequently, or if you've watched my channel a few times, or just like if you've watched me before, you may see a few reoccurring characters in this favourite. Actually, there's not that many. There's a few. But actually, there's only a few, but I was hesitant to actually include them because I thought, well, I've talked about these products like a handful of times before. But then I thought to myself, well, no, because I'm going to mention them because they're my favourites. And, you know, we can't all be like mega influencers that get sent tons and tons of makeup. So, you know, they're constantly trying new things. I find products I like and I use them and I reuse them and I love them. And you know, I kind of am quite loyal to makeup products that I enjoy. I also do have a recent kind of disappointing makeup products I've tried video coming up, but I thought today let's focus on the positives. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to do my best to show you, which is why I currently have a face bare of makeup, because I'm going to be like I'm going to be applying and talking you through that. Anyway, oh my gosh, guys, right, so the first product, I actually do have it on, but I'm going to put more on because why not? So this is definitely one that I have mentioned a handful of times. This is a product that I've loved for a good amount of time, and I probably wear this more than any other makeup product. So this is a liquid illuminizer by L'Oreal. It's called Glow Cherie. I do have a couple of different shades of this because they sell it in, I think, 4 shades ranging from light to deep, but this one is in the shade medium glow, and this is actually my favorite shade. I would say if you're very fair, then go for the light. The medium I love because it does have a tiny bit of like what I feel is coverage, so it not only makes my face look very glowy and kind of healthy and sun-kissed, it does well, I think it provides a bit of coverage. It probably doesn't. It's probably just because it's a bit of a deeper shade, I don't know. But anyway, I love this because it feels, I'm going to apply. Oh my gosh, I'm applying. She's applying. What can I hear? Stuff moving. I feel like, where's my cat? So the reason why I love this is that oh, that's my cat fucking about in my bedroom. She's definitely just pulled my fairy lights down for what seems like the millionth time. She does it at least once every day. Oh my gosh, I love her though, she's great. So this absorbs into your skin like really beautifully. It doesn't feel sticky or heavy or anything. I would imagine that maybe if you have oily skin, it may, I don't know, may get a little bit oily, but because I have dry skin, I don't feel like I need to set this or anything. A lot of the time when I'm wearing this, it's just like most of my life is a no makeup day. I infrequently kind of wear makeup these days because I work from home and I'm a homebody, so I don't wear makeup that often. So my kind of daily routine is serum, moisturizer, this, because even if I'm not going anywhere, it just adds this beautiful glow to my face. And whenever I kind of catch myself in the mirror, I always think, wow. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, she is glowing. I feel like, you know, makeup isn't for everyone else. It's for you. And it should give you self-confidence and make you, I mean, not that you need it. You're beautiful without makeup, but I like it. I just like that extra little bit of je ne sais quoi, you know. Okay, so my second favorite product is a cream blush, and this is from Makeup Revolution. It's called a Super Dewy. They sell it in a whole bunch of shades, but this one is in the shade Feel the Flush, and it's a beautiful kind of corally, like peachy shade. So I like to just go like that. If you're a fan of like peachy shades, I'd say this is the one to go for. Just blend her out. So I'm really having a moment with cream blush because, as I said, I would try skin. A lot of time I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup. This is another product that, you know, you can just add on top of the illuminizer, just give you an extra bit of glow. So I love this formula specifically because it just blends in seamlessly to the skin and it looks really natural. You can build her up if you want a more kind of dramatic look, or you can just pop a little bit on to just give you a little flush of colour. Oh, Yeah, you could pop a little bit on just to give your cheeks that little like bit of flush. I always end up putting more on one side than the other side. But oh well, you know, who the fuck actually cares really. So also the final reason why I love it is because it is a glowy blush. It's meant to get to kind of add more dewiness to your skin. So if you're going for like a dewy look, then this blush is just like the perfect one to go for. And she doesn't cost much as well, so which is great. Boom! Oh boom! Oh boom, boom, boom! Shake the room. Oh, do you know what? Andreas is the best daddy to Luna, aren't you, buddy? Oh, by the way, look, I painted in my room. Did you spot it? Look,
I spotted it yesterday.
Yeah, I painted because I didn't really like the pink, and I wanted more like a dramatic like impact.
That's it. No more pink.
Oh no, Dad, we're gonna keep the lot of the pink. Do you know what? Do you know what we're gonna do? Because I've got two kind of lip products, so I'm next gonna jump into my first favorite lip product. So again, this is by Revolution Beauty. This is called the Pout Balm Plumping Lip Gloss with Vitamin E, and this is in the shade Peachy. So I'm gonna just apply it, and I'll tell you why I love her. She is quite a like thick, sticky formula. But I don't mind that. It just means that she's super pigmented, very comfortable on the lips, and because she's like a plumping gloss, she feels very cooling and refreshing on the lips. I can't really say if she plumps her lips. I don't think she does. I think just because she's so glossy, she makes your lips look juicy. Okay, so this is what she looks like. I just absolutely adore this shade, and I was not lying, was I, when I said she was pigmented? She is just so beautiful, so comfortable, and yeah, she's like my favorite summer lip gloss. Okay, so guys, we're going to move on to the foundation. This is another repeat product. I actually think that I may have mentioned the Pout Balm previously as well, but my favorite foundation, which I've lost, like, where is she? She was there, she was in my favorites box, but did I put her back in a drawer? What? Lucky for me, I do have another one in here because I've currently got two on the go for some inexplicable reason. So my absolute favourite foundation is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear by L'Oreal. I'm a huge fan of L'Oreal. I love their skincare, and I really love their makeup. I'd say they're my favourite drugstore makeup brand. So I have this one in the shade Radiant Vanilla, but I also do have another one, and I will put the name of the shade of that one here. Both of them do seem to work for me, and they seem to be very similar shades. Oh, I've just realised I put my blush on, didn't I? I put my cream blush on before I put my foundation on. Oh my gosh, like, what a dick. Well, actually, lucky for us, it's actually a good thing it worked in our favour. I'll just pretend that I meant to do that. But I've got another like powder blush, so you can actually see that independently of the other product. So it worked out well. Let's just pretend that I meant to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the reason why I love this foundation is it just looks immaculate on camera. Whenever I'm editing and I'm wearing this foundation, and I know that I don't want to sound egotistical, but I just think to myself, oh, wow, your skin, it looks flawless. And it looks flawless in real life as well. It's a medium coverage, or, well, you could definitely like build it up to a full coverage, but I'd say like it's a good medium to full coverage. It has like a beautiful like velvety like finish, even though I'm like a huge fan of anything dewy. Like, I always want my face to look dewy. This is definitely, I'd say it's like a velvet, natural finish, because it's definitely not matte. And also keep in mind, I do have the Illuminator on underneath, which is definitely going to add an extra dewiness to the foundation. But yeah, I'd say this foundation is like natural, but it's got like this velvet look to it. It lasts so well. It doesn't make my skin feel dry. It also feels like so comfortable. And I am super picky when it comes to foundations because, you know, I'm getting older now, and I do find that a lot of foundations, particularly medium coverage or, you know, fuller coverage foundations, they only emphasize everything I don't want emphasized, i.e. pores, texture, any dry patches. But I never have any of that with this foundation. It just makes my skin look immaculate is the best way that I could describe it. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. I've not put any powder on yet. I will be popping a little bit just around my nose, just a little smattering of a finishing powder. But yeah, guys, look, just look. Do I have an eyelash on my face? What's that on my face? Yeah, it's an eyelash. Oh my gosh, excuse me, miss. Just look at how gorgeous this foundation really is. Oh my gosh, and I do think, yeah, the shade is maybe a little bit too dark, like warm or dark for me, because it kind of doesn't really match my décolletage. But oh my gosh, I am in love with this foundation. I would definitely recommend. I believe that they have just brought a 30-hour one out. I mean, I'm sorry guys, but like, why did they bother? We've got a 24-hour. Like, I'm sorry, but who is going to be wearing their foundation for longer than 24 hours? Really, we should not be encouraging that, because that's going to lead to clogged pores and spots. I don't think that really L'Oreal should be promoting that longer of a foundation wear time, to be honest. So I'm not going to be buying that one, but oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on a little bit of my favourite finishing powder, which is by Hourglass. I know this is super expensive. Like, in a way, it's unreasonably expensive, to be honest. But in its defence, it is really beautiful. And if you've got dry skin, I think it's the perfect, like, setting powder, because it's very lightweight. It's very, like, finely milled. And it adds the most beautiful glow to your skin. It looks really good on camera and in photos, in videos, which basically is what on camera means. So anyway, yeah, also, like, in defense of its ridiculous price tag, it does last forever. Like, it's like, I won't need to repurchase this for, I'd say, another 3 years or so. So I popped that one all over my face, and that one is in the shade Dim Light. But I also have another one in the shade Ethereal Light. I sold both my kidneys to get these. So this one is the lighter of the two. So I use this one for kind of setting under my eyes and also adding a little bit of extra brightness down there. I'll do one side first so that you can hopefully see a difference. I just pop a little bit, not too much, because I'm almost 40, and any powder under my eye is definitely going to just crease and make me look 10 years older. So I see all of these youngsters on YouTube just popping like so much concealer and then powder under their eyes, and I just sit there thinking, wow, I mean, really, do you even need that much concealer under your eyes? Like, what are you even, like, trying to cover up? I don't get it. But no shade, but I don't get it. But anyway, so can you see this side? It just has that beautiful glow. Oh, I live for the glow, I do. When I die, I want to make sure I have a really good, like, makeup artist doing my makeup, and my instruction will be, just make me glow. I want to be glowing. I want everyone to see me glowing in my final moments. I don't want to be in a coffin though. I don't want someone to be doing my makeup. I just want to be cremated, and I want to be blasted up to space in a rocket. Elon Musk, if you're watching, could you make that happen, please? Okay, so next we're going to set the face, and I'm going to use one, not my favourite actually, but it's definitely one of my favourites and one that I've repurchased recently and have been really, really enjoying. So again, it's by Makeup Revolution. Like, I didn't even realise there was so many products by Makeup Revolution. Over the past week, I've just been like throwing like products into my favourites box, and it's only now that I'm realising so many Makeup Revolution, like go Makeup Revolution, Revolution Beauty, like whatever your name is these days. Oh my gosh, go you guys, fantastic. Anyway, so this is called the Glow Fix, because why? This girl loves to glow, just in case you didn't know. She loves to glow. So anyway, I'm just gonna shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I don't feel like I shook it enough. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this is the smell. I find there's very few setting sprays that I've ever come across that don't have a disgusting smell. Okay, so next we're going to move on to my second favourite blush, and this one is a powder blush. You'll never guess who this is by, guys. Revolution Beauty, of course. So this is one of their luster blushes, and it's in the shade Peach. This is what she looks like. She's peach, but then she has this like gold marbled through her. She is so gorgeous again, and I know you're probably sick of hearing me say this, but if you're a fan of the glow and dewy skin, you need to check these out. They've got a whole range of shades. I'll pop the shades up here. I do also have another one in the shade White Rose, which, by the way, I have done a review of these two blushes, so if I remember, I'll link it below. but if not, if you just search for it, I'm hoping it will pop up. If you want to see the, you know, me actually review them and give you a bit more info. But this one is White Rose and it's a beautiful icy pink. Today we're going to go with the peach shade because this is my fave. So I'm just going to grab a blush and a brush. Which is she grabbing? Which is it gonna be? A brush. Okay, so this is the most beautiful glowy blush. For me, this is like a 2-in-1 product because she's so beautifully glowy. You don't really need to go in with a highlighter. Like, I still will, of course, because I love highlighter, but you don't need to. Like, this could be just like a one and done kind of product. I just realized I am not even looking in the mirror here. Okay, so there we go. Oh, so this just gives you the most beautiful, like, peachy golden glow. Can you see that? And the thing that I love most about it is the fact that it doesn't really like sit on top of the skin. It just kind of melts into the skin. It just gives you that kind of lit from within kind of look, and it's super smooth. It doesn't massively highlight skin texture or pores. It just feels like a really expensive kind of high-end blush. You know, you get some that have like shimmers in, or, you know, little like particles of glitter, and I don't like those because they just look really artificial. But I feel like this one, it just looks really kind of quite natural as a peachy golden glow could actually look on your face. But it melts into your skin and it gives you that wet skin, like glass skin, not wet skin. Oh, I don't know if that sounds nice, wet skin. Glass skin kind of sheen. Oh my gosh, we love her. So my very favourite contouring powder at the moment is by Wet n Wild, and this one is the Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. It's a contour so good they named her twice. So this is quite a large pan. It's like the size of my face right now. So one side is a kind of setting powder, or you could use it for contouring and like lightening. The other side is the actual contour. Pop a little bit there, just to give me a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. What does it mean? Does anyone know? I am aware that really I should have contoured before I went in with the blush, but we will just pretend that everything's okay and I apply my makeup in all the right order. And I know there's no rules with makeup, but I feel like it's worth noting, you know. Okay, so next I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Promenade in the shade Blonde. I was using the shade Taupe for a long time until I realised that it wasn't really working for me, but I found that Blonde is the perfect shade. I'm shit at doing my eyebrows, so I'm just going to fast forward this like so fast that you won't even notice me doing them so badly. Okay, so the brows are done. I just found that Promenade is super easy to apply because it's very like smooth, very pigmented, and it just kind of glides on. I've tried lots of other brow promenades. I've tried cheaper ones, and honestly, like, this is the one that I just feel most comfortable with. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the eyeshadow, and I'm using a palette by Kat McGrath. Kat McGrath. Oh, if she loves cats, maybe she should consider changing her name. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so this one is the Eye Ecstasy Sublime palette, and this features 5 metallic shades. We don't have any mattes in here, we just simply have metallics. Got this in a sale for £12, but I know Pat McGrath, or Kat McGrath, I might rename her just like Kat McGrath, but I know she's very expensive. But what I really recommend, if you've been dying to try any of her products, make sure that you kind of check her website frequently, because she does like flash sales so frequently. And I actually saw this palette on there a couple of months ago for £8, and it's such a good palette. It's beautiful. I love how easy it is to use, because you don't really even need brushes. You can just go in with your finger. The formula of these shadows is exceptional. It's impeccable. It's so smooth. It looks so metallic and beautiful. And this is definitely the palette that I reach for if I want to have a really kind of stunning looking look, but I don't have much time in which to, you know, create it and be blending, and oh my gosh, this is just the best palette. So anyway, I am going to just create the look. I will pop you fast forward and then I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so that's it. The eye look is finished, and that literally took me less than 5 minutes. It's so quick and easy, and I think it just looks so good. I mean, obviously, like Nikki Tutorials, she could have done a much better job, but I love it. I think it looks really good. I would definitely say, like, make sure that you're looking on the Kat McGrath website, because this is a great palette and you can get it like super cheap. So anyway guys, £8, can you believe it? £8? That feels like a crime to even think of buying that palette for £8. I've had coffees from Starbucks that probably cost more than £8. I've got a bit of special care on my tooth. It's really annoying. Right, so guys, next I'm going to show you my second favourite lip combo. It's, well, the first one wasn't a combo. These are just like 2 of my new favourite lip products. So we have a Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick. This is in the shade Hollywood, and this is a beautiful peach shade, and it's a matte finish. And we also have a lip gloss from Kat McGrath herself. I also picked this one up in the sale because I'm a cheap ass. I'm not going to pay like £29 for a lip gloss, and that's how much this is when it's full price. I think I paid about £8 for it, so definitely worth it. So I'm going to begin with the lipstick. It glides on really easily. If you're a fan of peach, then I would definitely recommend this lipstick. Okay, so there we go. I just think it is so beautiful. I would definitely. Sorry, I was just being distracted because I had a bit of my eyeshadow on my finger and I was like, oh, who is she? Oh my gosh, glistening. This lipstick is so comfortable. I've not tried any other ABH lipsticks. Oh yeah, I did. I've got 2 more and they're a bit drying, but this one isn't that drying, but it's definitely a matte. Yeah, in matte lipstick. I think they do sell this same shade in like a lip gloss and liquid lipstick form as well. Oh my gosh, I love it. But what I love even better is having a little bit of gloss going on. So we're going to be applying the Kat McGrath lip gloss. This is in the shade Peach, and it's a Perversion Luster lip gloss. I just pop a little bit like that, just over the top of the lipstick. I can hear Honey's downstairs trying to negotiate with Alex to have his pasta bolognese. Okay, so there we go. This is what it looks like. It's a whole load of glowy peach. And if you've been here since the beginning of the video, if you're still here, I think the one thing you will know about me is that I love glowing. I love peach. I do. A glowy peach. Next, we're going to do the lashes, and of course, I'm going to be using the Lash Princess for this. I've tried a few different mascaras recently that I actually like. For example, the Lottie Super Fake. She lives in my makeup bag. I use her like so. I'm going to use her on the lower lashes today because she does not smudge. She literally she stays in place. She's not going to move from where you put her. So I really like this. And I also really like the Revolution 5D Lash Pow. If you want some insanely intense, long, like super, like impersonating of falsies kind of lashes, if that makes sense. This one's really good, but it's just a bit much. Like the wand is big and I can't be asked with that right now, but neither of them impressed me as much as the Lash Princess. So I'm just going to pop this on the top lashes, and then we're going to do the Lottie Super Fake on the lower lashes. So we're moving on to the lower lashes. Oh, I thought I just stamped this on my face then. That would have been an epic faux pas. But you'll notice that the Lottie mascara it's like barely got any brush or bristles to it. It does have tiny little bristles, but they're so small I don't think you can really see them, but that makes it really good at doing the lower lashes. Also, this mascara, oh my gosh, like I said earlier, she does not smudge, she does not flake. She costs about £8. She's worth every single penny. She does look good on the top lashes too, but I just prefer the Lash Princess. I wonder if I'll ever find a mascara that I love as much as the Lash Princess. I don't think so. Okay, so guys, right, I'll just pop a bit more, why not? Okay, so there we go, lashes are done. I'm just going to do a little bit of the finger technique. Okay, so this is the final lashy look. As you can see, we have so much going on. I just love the Lash Princess. She gives length, she gives volume, and she gives a whole load of sass. Okay, so we're just going to finish off the video today with highlighter. And I'm going to be telling you about highlighter that I have loved for a long time. So this is Rodeo Drive by Ofra. So I would describe this highlighter as being a light champagne, but with a little hint of modest gold. Okay, so I'm just gonna, where's my brush? I thought I had a brush. Of course, I do not have a brush. I love the formula, love the looks. Similar to the Revolution Beauty blush, this just melts onto your skin. It looks very natural. It doesn't really emphasize pores that much, and it just is the most perfect shade. I love having a little bit of highlighter just, you know, between the eyes there, because, oh, I put too much on, didn't I? I did. Okay. Sorry guys, like I got me carried away. Oh, it's still too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'll go over that with my sponge. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, I'll leave it. Who cares if it's doing too much? Can you have too much of a good thing? I don't know. Okay, so that brings me to the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed this today. The video evolved in a way that I didn't really plan it to, and it kind of just turned into like a get ready with me using my favorite products. But I do feel like the most effective way of like telling people like what your favorite products are is to show them, as opposed to just like talking about them. I've done like favorites videos in the past where I have just been sat here and I've just been telling you about the product, but you've not really got to see it in action. And I think that's a bit of a wasted opportunity, honestly. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this format. I've really enjoyed filming this video as always. Please could you let me know in the comment section like what other videos would you potentially like to see from me, because I find myself sometimes hitting a bit of like a rock and a stumble and a cave. I don't know what I'm saying, but I do sometimes struggle as to like, I just think what videos like would people want to see. I definitely know what I enjoy filming, and you know, but if there's anything that maybe I've not considered that you would like to see, could you let me know? That would be like so appreciated. Okay, so I am gonna go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.